This is Linda Layton with Dare to Dream Properties Real Broker. I'm excited to team up with Homes for Heroes. If you are a teacher, law enforcement, firefighter, EMS, in the military, or a veteran, visit aheroeswayhome.com to learn how to receive a check at closing for thousands of dollars for buying or selling a home. This is my way to thank heroes for the amazing jobs that you do. Again, the website to learn more is aheroeswayhome.com.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to special live coverage of the Columbus 4th of July Parade here on Daily Dodge TV. Our coverage today is presented by the Columbus 4th of July Committee, by Schick Construction Creations, and by the Dare to Dream team powered by eXp Realty. Our thanks as well to Drexel Supply for supplying our flatbed out here today. Thanks as well to Jensen Funeral Home for providing us with power for this afternoon's broadcast. Cale Zomer alongside Justin the Ninja Wilski out here in beautiful, beautiful Columbus. Ninja, couldn't think of a much better day for a parade.
I could also not think of a much better day. We got some guests visit us here at the booth. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Olivet Church every year brings you brats and hot dogs because we give them away
Oh, yes.
We're getting brats and hot dogs.
at the corner of Garden and Park, which is like right next to or right across the street from Apple Tree.
All right, right across the street from Apple Tree.
I know where the Apple Tree is. Absolutely. It used to be a Quick Trip way back in the day.
Oh, my goodness. That is way back in the day.
Oh, boy. I can't say no to a brat.
Same. Can't say no to a brat. I love it when we get fed, Ninja.
Only one.
I mean,
I'm good with one.
I would take a second.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Olivet Church, feeding us up here in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you along for all the excitement today. And it's going to be a great one. Beautiful day for a parade, and we're looking forward to all the coverage here. And we'll talk about some of the other stuff that's going to be coming up in the Columbus 4th of July celebration a little bit later on here in the broadcast. And we've got the parade route coming along here in front of our broadcast booth in just a moment. Of course, it'll be led off by Police Chief Dennis Weiner. Appreciate Chief Weiner there. Of course, a big thank you to all of our first responders, our police, our fire, our EMS, all the phenomenal work they do. Couldn't celebrate an Independence Day like this without them. Up next, we've got the Columbus Fall River VFW presenting the colors of the United States. They are presented by the Columbus Fall River Veterans of Foreign Wars. The VFW supports all veterans and the community through patriotic programs, youth scholarships, funeral honors. Our thank you to them for presenting our nation's colors today.
This is one of my favorite parts. Always seen the classic military trucks.
This is the Marine Corps League. Marine Corps League honoring their heritage as this is the 250th anniversary of the Marine Corps, Ninja, as well as the Army and Navy. In so doing, their color guard consists of period Marine Corps uniforms. One of them was wearing a Continental Marine uniform, one a Civil War uniform, one a World War II uniform, and one is wearing a modern-day Marine uniform, followed by some of the vehicles we're seeing now carrying veterans of all branches.
There you go. I love this one. U.S. Marine Corps, Finders Keepers.
That is fantastic. We've got Bill Fredrickson in the 1953 Jeep there.
Kids in the back getting to wear the classic helmet.
Got more folks from the Marine Corps here. Cannot say enough good things about our men and women in uniform, Ninja.
Absolutely. Celebrate them every day, not just on their birthday.
And behind them, more of our phenomenal first responders, starting off, of course, with the Columbus Fire Department, as is tradition. They are right down the street from us. They've been serving up some food over there as well. Big thanks to Columbus Fire Department for all their great work.
Getting a little musical there with the sirens.
I know, between all the sirens, we got a song. Big Fire and Rescue Squad 99 here. And you know, Ninja, we were originally looking at temperatures around the low 90s at parade start time today. And good thing it's not, because these folks got their full gear on, full fire gear. It's a hot day for that, but suppose when you're running into a 225-degree fire, walking in a parade in that today is nothing.
And look at them. There's still smiles on their faces and waving.
They're thrilled to be here. They're excited to be out amongst their community. Got more trucks from the Columbus Fire Department, rural fire department now. Love all the sirens. Sounds phenomenal.
Maybe they follow it up with a tanker truck so they can hose them down afterwards.
More trucks from the Columbus Rural Fire Department. Again, appreciate all our they put in a lot of hours, our first responders, throughout the year. So it's nice that they'll take a little extra time out of their day and be in the parade so the kids can all enjoy all the big fire trucks and cool stuff they've got.
Appreciate all those amateur arsonists out there not lighting any fires this
Yeah,
morning.
you know, they are out here in the parade today, and they're busy throughout the year. So let's do our fire department's a service today, and let's be careful with those fireworks. All right, folks.
Absolutely.
They're fun. We can do some of them safely, but let's be safe. I'll tell you what. By the looks of it, the Columbus Fire Department has things covered if there's a fire. This is always one of my favorites, Ninja, the ATV on tracks.
Sometimes those fires are where trucks can't go.
That's right. Can get into all kinds of spaces that maybe the typical truck can't get to. Got incident command there. Again, our thanks to all the great first responders out there. Got a couple of members of what I presume to be the Columbus Fire Department carrying the giant American flag. The stars and stripes.
Running it back and forth and everything.
No joke. Appreciate them doing that. Carrying our nation's colors proudly. Now we've got Fall River Fire District coming by. Always fun to see all the fire trucks.
Just a short jaunt down Highway 16 to get to Fall River.
And they are not going light on the sirens today, and I'm here for it. Absolutely love it. Again, our coverage here today on Daily Dodge TV is presented by the Columbus 4th of July Committee, by Schick Construction Creations, and the Dare to Dream team, powered by EXP Realty. And our thanks as well to Drexel Supply for helping us out with a flatbed, so we've got a great angle of the parade for you today. Thanks as well to Jensen Funeral Home right next to us, who every year is so generous to give us some power so that we can bring this broadcast to you. That was cool. We had a Fall River fire truck that I think was from probably late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah,
and
they
here
bring
we
out the classics sometimes.
Got Parade Marshal Randy Kane here. 46 years in the fire service between Columbus and Beaver Dam, including 12 years as fire chief in Columbus before retiring in 2021. Currently is the president of the Columbus Area Historical Society and starting his, get this, Ninja, 50th year as a high school sports official. Wow.
I appreciate the fact that he was driving
a resume.
Or riding in a beautiful Corvette.
Yes.
Followed by some Mustangs, so they put the right car in front.
Got Miss Teen Wisconsin here in a beautiful yellow Mustang convertible. Natalie Pop, Miss Wisconsin Teen 25, just crowned a few short weeks ago in there, and I think that was in New Berlin they had that. And here we've got some more pageant queens. We've got the Redbud Court, Redbud Princess, Minerva, and first runner-up, Julianne. Congratulations to them. Looking great in their red, white, and blue, waving to the crowd.
And we got the Kiwanis on hand.
Kiwanis are here today. We've got Liana Worth, Lily Rose Heim, and Annabelle Bakey.
Bakey, apparently.
All right, part of the Redbud Court. Appreciate them being out. And this is what happens at the Columbus 4th of July parade, Ninja, is when your parade has to cross a state highway, there are sometimes breaking the action.
There is sometimes. I can see the stoplight turned red, and there's nothing coming. We get a little break in the action.
You cannot completely close down a state highway, so.
You cannot. And luckily, that's perfectly fine here in Columbus because it's a beautiful day out.
It is.
Nice
it
little
is
breeze
gorgeous
blowing.
out here today.
Good crowd out here. It seemed a little light at first, but it's filled in very quickly. I think people were probably enjoying some cold beverages and prepping themselves, thinking it was going to be hotter than it ended up being.
Hey, still a good day to stay hydrated, though. Got to stay hydrated. Well, this gives us a great opportunity to chat about some of the other festivities, because it doesn't end here, folks. I mean, this Columbus 4th of July celebration, it's the real deal. They've been going since Tuesday. Tuesday night, they got things kicked off with some characters that kids got to meet and greet in the park.
Superheroes and stuff.
Superheroes. I think some princesses were out there. So, this is no joke. They continue through tomorrow. And coming up later today, of course, you've got the big carnival that kicks off, opens up at 2 p.m. today. You've got, this is my favorite. We might see this guy in the parade yet today, too. We'll see. He's usually in there. TJ Howell. Juggler and unicyclist and just daredevil galore.
He's got that motorized uniwheel he drives
Yeah, he's
around.
got that motorized. It looks like a giant skinny bike tire with a little engine on it. So he's going to be there doing a juggling and unicycling act starting at 2:30 this afternoon. All of this, of course, down at Fireman's Park here in Columbus. If you want to play a little bingo, you can do that. Bingo coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon down there at Fireman's Park. And then
B4.
B4. B4. So you can go play bingo before you watch live music. You see,
I love
the
it.
transition there. Before you see live music from the Ramble starting at 7 p.m. And then, of course, Ninja, can't miss the giant fireworks display at dusk tonight. All of those things happening down at Fireman's Park here in Columbus. So great time to get out here, and the weather is absolutely perfect.
All right, looks like they got a green light down there.
Yeah, we got a green, so we've
things
got
are moving.
Parade continues on. Here we've got Prairie Ridge Health. At Prairie Ridge Health, they pride themselves on offering personalized, high-quality health care, wellness, and education delivered in a calm and welcoming environment. They've been serving the Columbus, Wisconsin area for over a century, Ninja. Over a century here in the Columbus area. Appreciate all our healthcare workers.
Little known fact, that hospital is where the Ninja was hatched.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Not nearly a century ago, though.
Just a little shorter than that. Ooh, you got yourself a freebie.
We got a koozie for Prairie Ridge Health.
Nice. Very, very nice. Again, Cale Zomer alongside Justin the Ninja Wilski with you down in Columbus, Wisconsin for the big 4th of July parade here on Daily Dodge TV. We are set up right at the corners of Ludington and Prairie Street. So we've got a great view. We're right next to Jensen Funeral Home. We're up on a flatbed, so we've got a great angle of the parade. We're about the halfway point of the parade route.
Yes, which is great. That means people who are marching have figured out their step by now. They got a good pace down.
They've had it, yeah. The bands have had their warm up. The pageant queens have gotten their wave form perfected by the time they hit us.
They're ready when they get to us.
Exactly. Next up here, we've got the St. Catherine Drexel Marching Band, made up of students of 4th through 8th grade. The Skids Marching Band representing Beaver Dam's K through 8 Catholic schools, being led by 8th grade drum majors Gabriel.
Oh, I love this.
Name
They got
cuts
people
off.
out there with water and spritz bottles.
Keeping them hydrated.
That is awesome.
All right,
Keep
we'll
them
turn our
cool.
mics to the street here and see if we can't take in a little music. Well, we got the drum line at least. And my neighbor Barry. Nice to see him out here. He's spritzing. He's helping out.
I appreciate
Shout
the
out,
spritzers.
Shout out to the St. Catherine Drexel School Marching Band. Great job by them. Again, that is 4th through 8th grade students that
Very
were marching.
talented. I was not that talented in 4th to 8th grade.
Yeah, I don't think I could keep a beat quite that well. back in those days. We continue on now with Cub Scout Pack 99.
We got a nice tent up there all
They're
set
happy to
up.
be out here again this year supporting their community. They appreciate all the support the community gives right back to them. Cub Scout Pack 99. Always loved doing Cub Scouts when I was a kid. That was fun. A lot of great experiences.
Never did Cub Scouts myself, but took advantage when they did the popcorn sale, that was for sure.
This isn't going to surprise you because I did end up working in radio, but when I was in Cub Scouts, not a lot of badges earned.
No?
No.
Crazy.
Not a lot of badges earned. No, unfortunately not. All right, up next, I do believe we've got St. Jerome's Church and School. They opened in 1952. St. Jerome School prides itself on rigorous education infused with faith-filled learning. They understand that they are, with the help of parents, guardians, parish community, shaping the citizens and leaders of tomorrow. They've got a great American Patriot-themed float, playing
And
some
now
great
popsicles.
patriotic music. They've got grades 4K through 8th grade, handing out popsicles. Very nice. I love when people think to hand out popsicles on a nice hot July day, so shout out to them for doing that.
We know this next truck well.
We do know this next truck well. Wait, did we just get into the parade, Ninja? Isn't that the same truck we're sitting on right now?
Exactly is the same truck we're sitting on.
We've got Drexel Building Supply coming through with, and if you look, this is basically the same thing we're set up on right now off to the side of the road. So a big, big, big thank you to Drexel's Building Supply. And I love the miniature. That miniature is awesome. I might have to hunt that down later.
I need one of those. Got a big horn.
I need one of those at home. Big shout out to Drexel Building Supply for helping us out with the flatbed today. Appreciate them. I know they're big supporters of the Columbus community. Oh my goodness, Ninja. Check out the mini semi.
Oh, that's awesome.
That thing is that autonomous? Is that thing driving itself?
Driving by AI? Oh no, there's a guy
Driven
behind the wheel.
Oh, it's okay. There's a hidden driver.
Woo.
Thought maybe we had an AI-powered mini semi.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we got some flags coming our way there, Ninja. Beautiful. Thank you to Drexel. Getting us set up with some American flags.
There you go. Now you can be patriotic.
And they came out this morning, too, and decorated the flatbed even. It's not even plain. It's fully decorated in red, white, and blue, so we appreciate that. Columbus Rotary. Celebrating 100-plus years.
I appreciate these guys are not just handing out stuff to the crowd, which is always amazing, but they know it's a hot one out here. So a lot of them have some water and drinks on hand for those riding in the float because they're out in the sun. A lot of them have no cover, and they're still out here to celebrate not only our Independence Day, but also give the crowd a good show.
Exactly. Nice to I love, again, this is the perfect parade to be handing out bottled water, Gatorade, popsicles. It's perfect. Up next, we've got the Columbus Black Belt Academy. They are located in downtown Columbus, just established in 2019. They are family-friendly, family affordable, so come in and enjoy a free class over at Columbus Black Belt Academy. Got a couple of martial arts experts out there. Another great red, white, and blue float. Great We Support Our Troops flag.
And they
Handing out
should.
some
We
more
all
goodies.
should.
Absolutely we should. Happy Independence Day, folks. Thank you.
Big smiles from the crowd.
We
Love
are
it.
getting so many smiles and waves today. This is why I love doing this parade, because it's the one time in my life in a year where people are seem to actually be happy to see me. Up next, we've got Columbus School District.
I can vouch for the fact that they do put out a few graduates.
With the Build Moto team. This is pretty cool. The Build Moto program is an educational tech ed-based program working with 15 high school students. Build Moto fosters intellectual and technical development needed in the workplace. It's pretty cool. They give students hands-on exposure to real-world applications using geometry, physics, mathematics, budgeting, project planning, time management, public speaking, and marketing.
Somebody from the Build team wearing some cool Harley-Davidson gear just dropped us off so much candy, Cale.
A whole handful.
Skittles, Lifesavers, they
the
love us.
Build Moto program is really cool. So the students that are part of that even have to run their social media, so they learn about social media as part of marketing.
So
also
they didn't
got
have that when I was there.
We got Columbus Archery here, the archery team.
Look at all those trophies.
This is the first school archery team in state history to sweep the elementary, middle, and high school state championship in the same year, beating 90 other teams from across the state. This is an incredible archery team right here, folks. If you are from Columbus, you've got something to be super proud of in this Columbus archery team. Next, we've got the
And
Columbus
look what they're passing out, Cale.
string cheese. Nice. I am a little disappointed they didn't use the bow and arrow to shoot it at us. But
Right.
Safety first. We've got Columbus Country Club here. They're a public 9-hole golf course with a family-friendly restaurant and bar. Got a great Friday night fish fry. They're celebrating 95 years this year, Ninja.
Got the golf carts
All
out, which is
right.
the right way to do it.
Cannot wait, Ninja. This next float is my favorite every year. All I'm going to say is introduce them. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Fall River High School Pep Band. Rocking it out in Fall River. That is the Fall River Pep Band. Love those guys.
Not a single person not jamming out to that one.
Fantastic. Always love the Fall River Pep Band. Do a great job. Up next, we've got the Columbia County Fairest of the Fair, Karina Larson.
She's got that wave down.
She does. She's got the wave mastered. Another beautiful Mustang GT500. Just Mustang convertibles. I don't know what it is about them, but they make phenomenal parade cars.
They're solid. They're pretty. They're shiny.
That was Karina Larson, 2025 Columbia County Fairest of the Fair. She says she's excited to be in her home community celebrating the 4th of July. Up next, it's Wyland Real Estate, providing you a licensed real estate agent with unmatched excellence. Contact them today for all your real estate needs. That is not a small banner.
No, it is not a small banner.
I wish it was a little bigger so I could read it. No.
If only.
If only. Just kidding. Great to see Wyland out here. Again, Cale Zomer alongside Justin the Ninja Wilski in beautiful Columbus for the 4th of July parade. I see a lot of goodies being handed out coming up here, Ninja.
Ooh, we love the goodies.
And here we've got Zion Lutheran Church and School. They are excited to be part of the Columbus community for over 100 years. They serve grades 4K through 8th, and they're looking forward to a new building.
They're excited to see us.
They are. That is the most excited anybody has ever been.
We love you guys. Keep it up.
Awesome. Happy Independence Day, guys. Zion Lutheran. Great to see ya.
They've got big smiles.
They've got the spirit, folks. They have got the spirit today. Fantastic. I love the enthusiasm out here today.
That's
It's
amazing. Everybody's
just
in a great
high
mood.
energy. High energy. Got Partners Dance Studio here. Great to see Partners Dance Studio. They've been part of the community since 1992, offering many dance classes like tap, jazz, ballet, hip-hop, tumbling, lyrical, and many ages 3 through 18. Check them out on their website.
This is always a favorite in the parade. You got Scoopy.
Great to see
Big Blue Barn.
Scoopy, and the Big Blue Barn. Oh, this is a great day for some Culver's ice cream. Culver's frozen custard, I should say. That ain't ice cream. That's frozen custard.
Oh, that's right. It's the good stuff.
Even better. And I believe they're actually handing out tokens for free scoops of frozen custard.
I think I
which is
see a
gonna be
few of those in
perfect
your
for today.
future. Looks like a few of them may have landed with your beautiful children out there in front.
I see that. Something tells me that the Columbus Culver's is going to be pretty busy this afternoon. So, got another break in the parade. Yeah, we're gonna step aside and visit with one of our great partners here. We'll be back with more live coverage of the Columbus 4th of July parade on Daily Dodge TV.
This is Linda Layton with Dare to Dream Properties Real Broker. I'm excited to team up with Homes for Heroes. If you are a teacher, law enforcement, firefighter, EMS, in the military, or a veteran, visit aheroeswayhome.com to learn how to receive a check at closing for thousands of dollars for buying or selling a home. This is my way to thank heroes for the amazing jobs that you do. Again, the website to learn more is aheroeswayhome.com.
And welcome back to our special live coverage of the Columbus 4th of July parade here on Daily Dodge TV. Cale Zomer alongside Justin the Ninja Wilski on the corners of Ludington and Prairie Street in Columbus on this absolutely gorgeous Friday afternoon here on Daily Dodge TV. We're excited to be bringing you the coverage. It is presented by the Columbus 4th of July Committee, by Schick Construction Creations, by Dare to Dream Team, powered by eXp Realty. Our thanks as well to Drexel Building Supply for providing us with our flatbed here today, so we've got a great viewpoint of the parade. Thanks as well to Jensen Funeral Home here in Columbus for providing us with power for our broadcast. And we had a little break in the action, but we're just about caught back up again here. But, oh, man, I just can't get over how nice a day it is for a parade.
It is an absolutely beautiful day. And, you know, Columbus is not necessarily the biggest town in Columbia County or in the greater listening area that we serve, but it seems like everybody in the community and the surrounding community has turned out to be here for this amazing parade today.
Yes, they have. Always great to see the crowd out here at the Columbus 4th of July parade. People come from all over the area, from out of the area. We met some folks here before the broadcast that were up here from Kansas visiting.
Absolutely.
Had some family and said, well, we're up here during 4th of July. We got to hang out for the Columbus 4th of July celebration.
And little did we know, they had a little bit of a link to me. They had a family member who graduated with me from Columbus High School, so small world.
Got more folks from Partners Dance Studio. Registration opens for the next dance season, by the way, August 1st. That's just bubbles. A few weeks away. Got bubbles on there, got music going, we got lots of the dancers out there. Everybody wave at Daily Dodge TV. Great enthusiasm, love it.
Oh, I think they're about to do a dance number here.
Oh, we're going to get a performance, fantastic. All right, we'll turn our mics over there. Get a little music and get in on this dance demonstration. This is Columbus 4th of July coverage. Here we go. Partners Dance Studios, folks.
Doing moves I could never even think of trying.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you and I should go out and try that one later.
The flip, maybe?
Yeah, we should have them come back here and teach us that routine. Who's doing the flipping, though?
I better flip you. I think if you flip me, you're going to need back surgery again.
If I flip you, we'll both flip.
That's true.
Is what you're saying. All right, thanks again to Partners Dance Studio for a phenomenal performance. Columbus Water and Light out here as well today, serving the community with all their needs. Important folks there with Columbus Water and Light. They keep the water going, the power on. Wouldn't be much fun. It's not much fun when there's no power.
That is very true.
Again, this is Columbus 4th of July parade coverage on Daily Dodge TV, presented by the Columbus 4th of July Committee, by Schick Construction Creations, by the Dare to Dream Team, powered by eXp Realty. We also say thank you to Drexel Building Supply for hooking us up with a flatbed, and to Jensen Funeral Home for setting us up with power for today's broadcast. They do that every year for us. We appreciate that.
Am I seeing a few more fire trucks coming our way here, Cale Zomer?
I think you are seeing a few more fire trucks making their way down.
CLR. That's Kleiman, Lowell, and Reeseville.
Kleiman, Lowell, Reeseville.
Wonderful to see my buddy Matt Galston out there. I know he's a member of that particular fire department.
Got a few more of our fire department folks in full gear walking in the parade. We appreciate everything they do. Again, our first responders, super, super important. If you get a chance to say thank you, definitely do so. So there you go. You got the Reeseville, the R of CLR. We've got L,
There's
the
Lowell.
L of CLR.
And we'll see if he hears us. We got Matt Galston up there in the back of the truck.
Hold on, let me turn our speaker up.
Also a fine supporter of the recent Good Cover Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon.
We appreciate.
I know he called in a little bit.
We appreciate Matt Galston, all the work he does over there.
Hardworking crew there.
Good to see him out. Can't say I'm surprised to see Matt in the parade today. I kind of figured he'd be there.
He's a local hero.
He is. Local celebrity. Great to see the CLR fire departments out here today.
I see they got one of those tracked UTVs as well.
Oh, that thing's pretty sweet. I would love to take one of those for a drive. Ooh, I think we got some more goodies being handed out. Here we've got Color X Salon. They are a salon here in Columbus. They're a team of highly trained professionals with a passion for hair, beauty, and customer service. Color X
More bubbles,
Salon.
too, which seems fitting for a hair salon. Little scalp washing going on.
Oh, smart. Oh, they have like some fake fireworks on. That's pretty cool. I like the fake fireworks.
That is nice.
It looks like you light a fuse and that float is ready to go off. Who knows? Maybe they did take some from the.
They got somebody getting a haircut.
Oh, there's an actual
actually getting a
haircut
haircut.
happening on the float right now. That is fantastic. Because why not? If you're going to get your haircut, why not do it in the middle of a parade? All right, up next, the Wells Wind Ensemble. They are all members of the area Wells Lutheran Churches. Although their base is here at Zion Lutheran Church here in Columbus, they come from a wide surrounding area from Fond du Lac to Beaver Dam and far beyond. Always a pleasure to get to hear the Wells Wind Ensemble.
You know, I thought about getting into wind instruments back in the day, but they said I had too much hot air.
Ah, yes. I tried to get into wind instruments too, but they told me I already passed too much wind.
Oh.
That's my problem. All right, up next we've got Lyco. They design and manufacture blanching, cooking, cooling, and wastewater equipment that solves supply chain gaps, production challenges, and capacity issues. If you've never seen some of the equipment that Lyco Manufacturing makes, it's pretty fascinating.
It is some pretty cool stuff, and the food industry really, really is thankful for having them in the building.
Yeah, they certainly are. They do a lot of great equipment. So great to see Lyco Manufacturing out here, longtime manufacturer here in the Columbus area. Here we've got Divinity Designs.
Big fan of stores like this, some handcrafted stuff.
Yep, great
They're
store
your
here in
number
Columbus.
one magical store.
Embroidered
Big fan.
Embroidered reading pillows,
Oh,
cozy
look at
hooded
this.
towels, unique gifts, freeze-dried candy,
Happy 4th of July.
home decor. They got it all.
Now that is a koozie.
Here we've got Dodge County Snow Queen Allie Flag giving the crowd a wave. She is the 2025-2026. And there, folks, we have
know
our
those
pals
guys.
at Daily Dodge, 95.3 WBEV and ESPN Beaver Dam. Wally and Jake hanging out in the company vehicle today. I did check, by the way, the local city ordinances because I didn't think those two in a car together was legal.
Right.
It is. Apparently there's some loopholes, so we'll allow it for today.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate Wally and Jake taking some time out to have our company vehicle in the parade. Here we've got Varsity Chiropractic.
Learning more and more lately the importance of chiropractic care.
Yeah, chiropractic care, very important. We've got the Redbud Players here. Their
There you
community
go.
theater group. They'll be celebrating red, white, and blue with cast and group members. This year they have their annual summer theater camp for kids, and they're going to have Charlotte's Web coming up in the fall. So check that out. The
That's going
Columbus
to be fun.
Columbus Redbud Players. Check out their website and Facebook page.
Oh, they're handing out little plastic spiders for Charlotte's Web.
We're going to have to, you know what? I'm going to have to reach out to them and maybe get them on Hometown Today to talk about
There
the
you
upcoming
go.
show.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Spider. He's going to hang out right here on my microphone, actually, is what he's going to do. We've got Tax Air Freight here, wishing everybody a safe, happy, and healthy Independence Day.
And how convenient that truck has a flagpole.
Oh, look at that. Who knew they put flagpole mounts on the back of semis?
I always wondered what that was for.
You
The
couldn't see what we were
Doylestown Fire
talking about.
Department.
Couldn't see what we were talking about. You just
Huge
just
shout
jammed the
out to
flag.
Doylestown Fire Department, city I spent a lot of time in as a kid.
Ninja's very familiar with Doylestown.
I'll probably see
Their new
them.
intern helping drive the truck, I see.
I'll probably be out there for their fireman's picnic in August when they have their parade.
Oh, that's right. You'll probably be taking the company vehicle. Got Rio Fire Department here with Rescue Truck 9.
There you go.
That's a fancy truck.
Or
That big
R10 if you're special.
That big R10, yeah. That big side door, that's pretty cool. Looks like a pretty cozy cabin up there. Again, these 4th of July parades are just a great opportunity to just remember how grateful we should be for all of our first responders, all the great work they do. Many, many departments, especially in these rural areas, made up mostly of volunteers, so really appreciate everything they do.
Well, usually when you see these vehicles, it's not on great circumstances.
Yeah,
so when
it's-
you get a
it's
chance to
not
see them like
often.
this, it's great.
Yeah, this is a good way to get to see the fire trucks and all their contraptions. Got Waterloo with their big tanker out here.
Oh, this one covers quite a few. Township of Waterloo, Shields, Portland, and Wilford.
Great to see them out there.
Now, if we also
Waterloo
get too
Fire
hot, they
Department.
can cool us down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, can I get a refill on my water bottle? That would be great. Up after them, we've got U.S. Cellular store here in Columbus. And look at the size of that flag, Ninja.
There you
Is
go.
that the biggest flag we've seen today?
That might be the biggest flag we've seen today.
I know we had a few members of the, I think the fire department carrying one. This one might beat it, though. This is pretty large. Maybe
This-
the largest American flag I've seen in a parade.
This flag might just be just shy of the size of the coverage map that they have. It's that big.
It might be. That's pretty awesome. They should stick a little antenna on the top there, and they could have a little mobile unit.
There you go.
Here we've got the Oaks Golf Course, and their beautiful, beautiful classic car there. Classic GMC. That is a beauty of a vehicle. I mean, they don't make them like that anymore. I hate
No,
to
they
say
do
that,
not.
but
That
I know
is
that's kind of
gorgeous.
cliche. Got a couple of the golf carts from Kestrel Ridge out here, handing out some goodies to the crowd. They've got their Friday Fish Fry coming up tonight,
There you
4:30 to 9. Looking for some dinner? Go check that out.
Oh, look at this. 51 auto sales, 51 guns.
51 auto sales. Oh, look at that. Some golf tees from the Oaks Golf Course and a marker.
Wise Guys Auto Repair.
Wise Guys Auto
Dave
Repair.
Wiseman in the driver's seat. Hey there, Dave.
Dave the Wise Man.
Fellow graduate of Columbus High School, class of 2002.
At 51 Guns Group out of Portage, by the way. And there he is, Ninja. The Daredevil himself. It's TJ Howell, everybody.
Always amazing to see him out here with that unit wheel. I want one of those to commute to work on. You think I can take it out on 151?
Ooh, yeah, give him a round of applause, everybody. TJ Howell. You can check more out from TJ. He's going to be down at Fireman's Park later this afternoon at 2:30 doing unicycling, some juggling. He combines comedy juggling with exceptionally skilled technical juggling, creating a unique, one-of-a-kind presentation. He is adept at unbelievable feats of dexterity and manipulation. Here we've got Precision Outdoor Solutions, locally and family-owned landscaping company serving the Columbia County area. They've got one of their beautiful machines there on the trailer. Great to see them out here today. This is a great lineup. We've got a lot of entries in this parade this year. Got Children's Dental Care of Sun Prairie here joining us. Came down the road.
I think I saw
Made
a
the trip
couple
north.
of toothbrushes getting thrown out. They know what's important.
They provide a fun, comfortable, and safe environment for your child to receive the best pediatric dental care. Check them out. Did you say they're handing out toothbrushes?
I saw a few toothbrushes
Nice.
being thrown.
Oh, you
They
got
know
some,
what's going on.
Look, you got giant toothbrushes made out of pool noodles in the back.
Oh, that is cool.
That's pretty awesome. And I love to see all the young people and the kids handing out the goodies to other kids. I love it when we see that.
Some quality Oral-B toothbrushes.
There you go.
They didn't skimp.
Now you can brush tonight after all that candy that somebody
There
else
you
gave
go.
us. We got Napleton Group, Highway 151. They're here today. They operate more than 35 dealerships in 5 states, and they take pride in helping each community they live and work in.
This next group, always a favorite. Love this restaurant.
This is Columbus Family Restaurant.
Absolutely.
Oh, getting hooked up with some water, Ninja.
Thank you.
Perfect. People are spoiling us rotten today. All right, Columbus Family Restaurant with some music here.
Oh, they came up to visit.
Yeah. We're the Columbus Family Restaurant.
We love you guys.
It's not a rhyme or anything.
Oh, no, I love you guys. The Old Country Kitchen.
Yeah, yeah. That's my dad.
Awesome.
There you go, Columbus Family Restaurant, everybody. They
No
are
way we're not
family-owned.
going to be hydrated today.
Yeah, they dropped off a whole bunch of water for us here in the broadcast booth. It's hard to believe they've been serving Columbus for over 20 years now, Ninja.
Yeah, they took over the Old Country Kitchen building, really
Yeah.
made it their own.
Got American
Phenomenal little group over there.
Got American packaging here as well with their cute little float. Lots of balloons on there. Love that.
Long-time manufacturing facility
Man,
here in Columbus.
I don't know if I've seen an entry yet that isn't handing out goodies. This is impressive.
Oh,
Midas of Sun Prairie is here with one of the Cars characters. That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. And they know that even so Sun Prairie is just down 151. They're still within range of Columbus, and the community loves to travel that way.
Now we got a couple of race cars. This is Crystal Creek Performance.
That's one of those Hellcat Mustangs right there.
That is pretty sweet.
That is
Very-
a gorgeous car.
They're a small performance auto repair shop located in Beaver Dam. That is a nice looking car. I wonder what top speeds are on that guy.
Just fast enough to get pulled over, Cale.
What's that?
Just fast enough to get pulled over.
Yeah, just fast enough to get pulled over is exactly right. Here we've got heavy metal repairs and services.
Nice big truck there. Bet that's a mobile repair platform for them.
Located out of Lodi and Madison Spring out of Monona.
Look at that.
So they're out here today. They know. They're like, hey, we know how big a deal this is in Columbus, and they had to be part of it.
That's a great use for the lift gate on the back. A good little travel platform.
Got some more race cars coming our way. Again, you're watching and listening to live coverage of the Columbus 4th of July Parade here on Daily Dodge TV. Got the number 2 race car out there today.
Absolutely. And I can't tell, is he pulling the 4x4 or is the 4x4 pushing the car?
Yeah, I wonder if he even taps on that gas pedal. He's just going to be going flying.
Oh, I bet. We got a second car up here, the number 11, the Duffy Fleet Services car.
Oh, listen to that.
Number 11 team.
Roar of the engine, folks. Oh. That's a lot of horsies right there. MT Racing says happy 4th of July to everybody, the number 11. Wonder if that one's seen Angel Park Speedway once or twice.
My favorite thing about race cars is you can always tell where they've taken a little touch or two while they're on the race. And you can see the fenders dented up and hammered back out.
Lots of American flags decorated on there. Design Solutions.
There you go, making custom apparel and hats, vehicle signage.
Oh, we got some beads coming our way.
Beads, and I didn't even have to take my shirt off.
Got the 00B car out here.
There you
Those
go.
are fun cars right there.
Absolutely. From the Midwest Legends Dirt Series.
Very nice. Now that might have the tallest flag award today.
That very well could have
Not
the tallest
largest,
flag
but
award.
tallest. Here we've got. Let's see. Who have we got here?
We got From the Ground Up
From the
Lawn
ground
Care.
up lawn care.
They got one of their Skag mowers out there.
They're dedicated to delivering exceptional lawn maintenance, landscape construction, and snow removal services. Handing out some can koozies there.
Oh, look at that.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Oh, we're going to have no shortage of goodies to bring home today, Ninja.
That's an attractive little can koozie right there.
People are being pretty generous today.
They can hold your tiny water bottles.
Yeah, there you go.
The classic tractors out here. Oh, is he going to do a 360 here for us?
Oh, we got a beautiful row crop 77 John Deere. That is a beautiful tractor, and they're going to do a circle for us. This is fantastic. Let's listen to the motors.
Oh. Like a little do-si-do going on out there. Even the driver of that McCormick Farmall knows how to do the proper wave.
That is fantastic. I always love seeing the classic tractors. Now that is Dave Miller tractors, should mention.
And I love the fact that we're following up those classics with a very modern New Holland tractor here.
This ain't no small tractor. This ain't no small pedal tractor like we auctioned off during the Radiothon.
Look at those rollers.
Big old rollers. Now that's a comfy ride in the parade today.
I bet you that's an air-conditioned cab.
I bet it is an air-conditioned cab. Got some more classic John Deere. Yeah, I'll tell you, not much that beats seeing a classic John Deere. This is a 1954 low-seat standard. And that baby purrs. Nothing quite like seeing a classic John Deere in a parade. About American as it gets.
I love the size difference here because we've got the smaller John Deere here from 1954, the low seat standard tractor, and then right behind it you've got this 4960 massive six-wheeled tractor. So big, so much power.
Now, is he going to try to do a little circle around in front of us?
Oh, he's going to do it.
That's an awfully big tractor. Can he make it? Will he make it, folks? Let's find out. There he goes. He might. He just might make it. Can he avoid the sign? He will. He's going to make it. That is fantastic. Man, I appreciate everybody making sure to be their tip-top best when they reach the broadcast booth.
It's like they knew we were going to be here. All right, I see Raw Bass Customs. We know these people.
And M&M Tackle and Bait Shop.
Those Raw Bass Customs painted by fan and friend of the show. Part of our Fishing and Outdoor report.
Yep.
I believe a few of those Raw Bass Customs were up for auction during the last Radiothon.
Yes, they were. That's a nice-looking boat, too. All right, up next, we've got the Columbus Baseball Organization. They provide Columbus area youth an opportunity to learn and improve their baseball skills in a competitive environment. They offer a fun experience that teaches the game of baseball, as well as how to display sportsmanship towards players, coaches, and umpires. Always nice to have a good youth baseball program.
Big fan of that.
We see lots of players out there. Handing out some more goodies to the crowd.
Hearing Minecraft Steve's Lava Chicken song playing.
Ah, very good choice of song. Yep, good song choice. Wonder how Wally and Jake are doing in the company vehicle right now.
Oh, I'm sure they're having a great time.
I made him a music playlist. Oh,
Here's
look at that. We got
know.
Thirsty Beaver from Beaver Dam. Live music venue in their Lowrider Impala.
I don't know if that car
The
could get
horn
any lower.
on that thing is not quiet. You'll hear that one coming.
That car's almost low enough it could pick up a piece of paper off the road.
And we've got the number 9 race car that Thirsty Beaver is proud to sponsor. You know, they've been having lots of fun stuff going on down there at Thirsty Beaver.
Absolutely.
All right, this, I believe, is going to be the Rio Doylestown Sledheads. Snow hoppers. The Doylestown have combined forces to become the Sledheads. They're always looking for new members to join the fun. They meet once a month during the winter season, get a few times together during the summer.
You know, back in the day, I was a snow hopper in Doylestown.
You were?
I was indeed.
Did they let you groom the trails?
I got to ride in the groomer and help put out the signs, mark the trails, and
That's pretty awesome.
of course, ride them when we had snow.
This is the Wisconsin Region Model A Restorers Club. They're dedicated to the preservation, use, and exhibition of the Model A Ford, produced from 1928 to 1931.
Look at that. This one representing Tequila's Grill and Bar.
They're based out of Madison. They were formed back, Ninja, these cars are so old that the club, to make sure their history is preserved, was started all the way back in 1957.
That one there is from 1928.
Yep, there's a 1928 Model A. Oh, I love this beautiful tan. This
is
is when they
gorgeous.
started getting fancy with the colors.
Yes.
You know?
As opposed to you can get it in black.
In any color, as long as it's black, when they first came out, of course. And then you got the bright reds, the fire engine reds, that came out later. Oh, and I love the horns on these guys.
Oh, man, it's amazing. You know, it's the sound of that horn that inspired a local brewery in Beaver Dam.
Ooga! Right, that's a good one. There's a funny one. A wind-up horn. You don't see those too often these days.
They got different sounds for either side. You knew which one was honking at you.
Yeah, that's for when you were driving down the road back in the day and the green Model A got in your way.
There you go.
Said, how did you not see me? I'm fire engine red. Did I really need to use my horn?
If I give my wife a separate horn in the car, it would never stop honking.
So there you go. We've got the Model A Club. And I think, Ninja, if I'm not mistaken, that kind of brings things to a close. Thanks for coming. That's all, folks. And we got to give a special shout out, and you see there, if you're watching on Daily Dodge TV, to our good friend Roger Venden, who helped make this all possible for so many years. And I see my pal Tori driving and paying homage to Roger. That was his golf cart that he would use to get around, and Roger did a lot for these festivities over the years, and sad to lose Roger, but awesome to see the great legacy he leaves in the Columbus 4th of July festivities. And that brings the parade route to an end here, Ninja. Of course, the festivities, like I said, don't end here. You got the carnival that opens up coming up at 2 o'clock. You got TJ Howell performing down at Fireman's Park starting at 2:30. They'll have bingo. Come down, play some free bingo at 3 o'clock. They'll have music from the Ramble at 7 p.m. over there, and then the big fireworks at dusk tonight. So come on down and enjoy all of that. Again, our thanks to our great partners for making today's broadcast possible, including the Columbus 4th of July Committee, Schick Construction Creations, and the Dare to Dream team powered by eXp Realty. Our thanks again as well to Drexel Building Supply for helping us out with the flatbed truck for today's broadcast, and thanks to Jensen Funeral Home for hooking us up, literally hooking us into their power so that we can bring you today's broadcast. Ninja, a great parade. Final thoughts, my friend.
It was a great parade, and I got to give a shout out. We had a fan of ours tuned in and watching. Jason Bone was watching the entire parade on our Daily Dodge TV stream, and even chimed in, wanted to know why we didn't see a dental battle with Columbus Family Dental here. That would have been an interesting one to have. And they agree. Happy 4th of July, everybody. They appreciate Beaver Dam being in the house, Sub Prairie being in the house, all the local fire departments being in the house. We appreciate everybody showing up and showing why this parade is one of the premier destinations for the 4th of July.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in today. It's a beautiful day. Get down to Columbus. Come and enjoy some of the festivities, and we appreciate you tuning in today. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. On behalf of Justin the Ninja Wilski, I'm Cale Zomer saying so long. Happy Independence Day, everybody.
This is Linda Layton with Dare to Dream Properties Real Broker. I'm excited to team up with Homes for Heroes. If you are a teacher, law enforcement, firefighter, EMS, in the military, or a veteran, visit aheroeswayhome.com to learn how to receive a check at closing for thousands of dollars for buying or selling a home. This is my way to thank heroes for the amazing jobs that you do. Again, the website to learn more is aheroeswayhome.com.